What's up, everyone? My name is Liam, and welcome to the Full Circle Podcast. Today, I am joined by two legendary beings in the Knucklehead community. We got Patrick Joker on the this side over here, and we got Mr. Helge of the Norwegian Knuckleheads below me. How we doing, boys?
What's
Doing pretty
up?
good,
Good,
bro.
fine.
Good to see you.
Super glad to have both of you today. This is gonna be interesting. First time I've actually had two guests at once. So before we roll, while we get things started, what's your guys' story? I say, Helge, you can go first.
Well, there's not really much of a story to tell. I got my first introduction to Death Punch back in 2007. I was actually sitting at work just listening to some random internet radio, and I think it was actually Never Enough that came on the radio. I was just like sitting there jamming along, and I'm like, "Damn, this is pretty good." So just started checking them out, and the music was just like right up my alley. So when they announced a show in Oslo back in 2009, I was like, I just got to see how these dudes are alive, because I already had listened like I don't know how many 100 hours I had listening to the Way of the Fist and War is the Answer before they came to Norway. So I was like, that's a no-brainer. Just go check them out and see if they're any good live. And I mean, they fucking crushed it. I was hooked from that first show, and I was like, hell yeah. And it was actually kind of fun because the first show they played in Norway, there were only four people on stage because Zoe got food poisoning or some shit. So he was actually in the hospital when the other guys were playing the show. But I mean, they kicked so much ass. They played in a tiny little venue called John D in Oslo. Uh, I guess there were like maybe 300 people in the crowd, and they absolutely just tore that place apart. So I got hooked, and after that, I've been going to every single Death Punch show in Norway since then. I kind of lost count, but it's getting up there. And I've been planning to go to a lot of shows like outside of the country too, but I just haven't had the opportunity. But I'm hopefully getting there. But I mean, I after listening to the band for a lot of years, I just started thinking, is there any kind of fan club for this band because they were getting really big, and I knew that Metallica had their Met Club, and all the other huge bands at the moment had their own fan base, and I was like looking around, and there wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, I think the FFDP UK were pretty active back then, and yeah, there were a couple more, but I realized that Norway didn't have their own fan base, and when I saw how many people came to their shows, I started to think like this is kind of weird that we don't have our own Norwegian chapter of the fan club. So back in March 2018, I decided to just start a Facebook group called the Norwegian Knuckleheads, and it just escalated from there. And I wasn't really much of a social media guy at all. I didn't do like Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, but I started to realize that if I wanted to actually sort of make this known, I had to expand. So I started an Instagram account, started a Twitter account, not really using that much. I mean, Twitter is not a good social media for this kind of stuff. But Instagram and Facebook have been going really well, and we got a shit ton of followers, at least in my scheme of things. I mean, I'm not talking tens of thousands. We're talking of like a couple of thousand, but still, it's pretty cool to see that it's been gaining a lot of traction. And of course, it's probably not a secret anymore that that culminated in the fact that I actually ended up getting in touch with the band members, and I, I I can still remember the first time I got a like on one of my Instagram posts by Ivan, and I was like, holy shit, they actually noticed that there's a Norwegian fan club, and that gave me the motivation to just keep on pushing. And well, I guess we all know where that ended up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we all do, don't we, Joker?
Yeah, he is right now the Godfather.
Yeah, the godfather of all the knuckleheads.
Okay,
All the
that is a
knuckleheads.
title that I have never claimed that title. Okay, that is because of this guy. I don't
I
know where
think
to point.
everyone who knows you and see what you do with full blood, with full heart, will see and will definitely accept that you are the Godfather of the whole Knucklehead Legions. And you can say what you want, big brother. I fucking love you. God damn it. Here, your Viking fingers. You just know it.
Well, I do appreciate it. I do. But like I said, I haven't claimed that title, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that don't agree with that. But it doesn't really matter to me. It's just more about sharing the love for a great band and getting it out there that we're supporting them and that the fan base is ever growing, and we're just like it's like a big family. You know, we started calling ourselves the legions, like all the fan clubs around the world. We sort of coined, or we didn't coin it, but we started using the term legions, and that's actually pretty descriptive of what we are. We are a huge legion of knuckleheads, and I know Ivan talked about getting rid of the whole knucklehead thingy, but I think that's going to stick. And I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's a pretty cool term. I know a lot of people use it in a derogatory way, like negatively, like oh, what a fucking knucklehead, you know. But I wear that title with pride, you know.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, when I discovered Death Punch several years ago, I kind of took on the title as well. I was just like, hey, fuck it, that's what I am,
Hell yeah, we're knuckleheads. I can live with that.
right? So, Joker, it's your turn. What's your story?
Oh, my story, god damn it. You really want to hear that?
I
Yeah,
mean, look at the guy. Look at the guy's face.
I
yeah,
think
he
that
has
say
stories to
all.
tell. Come on,
It's really tricky. It's really, really tricky. The founding of the German knuckleheads, the whole stuff, and which way it goes. It was a really hardcore topic that I had in my life. Um, it was about an old friend. He told me let's go to a Five Finger Death Punch show, and I started to hear that. But the first contact ever was by my little brother. He played Guitar Hero, and on Guitar Hero was one song I think it was hard to see from Five Finger
Yeah.
Death Punch. Uh, so that was the first contact with Five Finger Death Punch, but I was not really into it. I started with rock blues, Eric Clapton, BB King, and the stuff because I play on my own guitar. But the founding situation of the German knuckleheads was a really hardcore way in my own life, and I don't really want to go too deep in this topic, but I can say when Five Finger Death Punch not exist, believe me, I would not sitting here. Maybe we'll do some dumb ass shit, and Five Finger Death Punch helped me in that moment out that time. And on the 9th of February was the show in Stuttgart. That was the show where I got the tickets, and was not really able to go to the show because one of my brothers, his car was broken, and we stand on the road and we cannot continue. We're standing on the road. I called my mom and I told her, hey, we're not able to go to the show. And I know one person. She's also in my German knucklehead family. She told me, hey, that's not okay. We took you right now from the road and bring you to Stuttgart to the stadium that you can watch the show. God damn it, we must do it right now. And she took me off of the road and bring me to the show. In that moment, I got my real infection about Five Finger Death Punch on the 9th of February in 2020. Um, there, but how that all goes, that is way too much too deep. And like Helge said, you see it on my face and the stuff. It's really tricky, but it it was a lifesaver in that moment. It was a really lifesaver. Yeah, you have your family at home, you have your mother, your brothers and sisters, uh, but I think in the whole life with suffering and pain and the stuff, you find your freedom in music, and I find definitely my freedom in Five Finger Death Punch and in the whole Legion family basis. So that is really the story about the German knuckleheads. And I think 1 month later, I found the German knuckleheads. Before that was a group that calls Knucklehead Deutschland or something like that. That was the word for that. And I told him, hey, let's make that together. I found the German knuckleheads. Let's do that really big. And then it was the starting of the German knuckleheads. Huh? Um, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, Helga over here was a little got really into it. Come on, and then Joker over here, he tells the story. He just tells the straight up story. But
Yeah.
I
The straight
respect
up
it.
story.
I respect it though. I mean, come on, we all have our ways of getting it. We have our stories about getting into the different fan bases and everything.
Mm.
In my opinion,
Absolutely.
I didn't discover I think the fan base until like 2019, 2020 ish. I was in the Death Punch show since like 2016, 2017 ish. But then and then I kind of just went, and then like over time, I eventually got into Instagram, and then I found you guys. And look at us now. We're having a good old time, aren't we?
We're sitting
Here we
together.
are. But
We're sitting
Joker,
together, having a
I,
great
I
time.
Joker, I gotta ask you this. How many Death Punch tattoos do you actually have now? Have you counted? Do you know how many you have?
It seems like when you ask how many tats you have, you're standing there and you stop with counting at 10. I don't know. On my thumb, Helge 5 FDP. On my fingers, 5 FDP. On where? Where else? 5 FDP, 5 FDP, 5 FDP. The day that will. I don't know. I don't count it.
Dude, you got like 20 just on your head.
I don't know. I have one motherfucker here that's about you. F8, I have 5 FTP, the stuff from Ivan here because I love my brother Jekyll and Hyde. Ivan stand on my back. Got your six logo. That's inspiration about the Ivan. IOU, all I know. Got your six, afterlife. I have a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Dude's
And
made Five
don't
Finger Death
forget,
Punches like,
And that's really cool. The Legion Eagle Ear. Huh?
oh,
that's
that's
pretty
awesome.
badass.
Like I said before, it's my lifesaver. I give my life for that, and I don't. I came on a point right now that I don't see the band as a band. I'll, for me, it's family. Same like Helge. Helge is my brother from another mother. We live in distance, but he's my brother. God damn it. We don't have the same blood, but he's my fucking brother. So it's family. It's my lifesaver. Huh?
Absolutely, dude. And just looking at Joker, you can say that he's like the poster boy for dedication to a band.
Who's the boy?
Like
Seriously.
seriously, I don't know anyone who's got as many band tattoos of the same band as you do. It's
On the
absolutely
next show,
insane.
I
But
definitely stand on the outside and stand all the time still. Count to five finger death punch.
Seriously though,
I
I
pretty
feel like
appreciate
Joker
it.
could actually do that.
Yeah, would be a nice job. I don't even care if I stand inside the stadium or outside. The most important thing is that I hear the music. In that moment when the lights go down, I can also come down. So, how's the word for that, Bruder? It's Litfaßsäule.
I have
Helge?
no
Hey.
idea. Yeah, I
Das
have
Wort
no idea.
Litfaßsäule. No? Okay. The Litfaßsäule, do you know that?
Litfaßsäule? Nee, kenne ich nicht. Oh,
Das
sorry,
ist
we're just switching a
so
bit to
eine
German
Säule,
here.
wo ganz viele Plakate drauf sind.
Oh yeah, you mean like oh shit, what's that in English?
Advertising role.
Yeah, it's like those big
Yeah,
columns with all the advertising on them.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
So,
Yeah.
so, you, so you're saying that you're one of those?
Yeah.
Joker's a column now. He's just like a big, like
Jo-
big thing. That's just like
Joker,
ugly.
In a
An
couple of years, I
advertisement
can
stripper
turn
pole.
around.
Advertising column.
How about it?
An advert-
Oh
It
man.
would be a nice idea to do that.
Well, just standing outside the show like an advertisement.
I'm starting on the next show in Norway. Okay, brother. Here's the fucking deal.
Nah, dude, you're gonna be with me for the next show in
Yeah.
Norway. Trust me.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, okay, I have to ask both of you. I've asked both of you these questions whenever I saw you guys last. It's been two times now y'all have been upstage to sing "Burn Motherfucker." Now, which moment was your favorite? Which one of the two for each of you was your favorite?
You
I
can
would
go first,
like,
Joker.
for me, it was the favorite definitely when I was with my own brother up on stage. That I prefer this version. That is
Um,
because it was in
I
that
agree.
moment was it really heavy that two of the, don't get me wrong, two of the biggest fan accounts are on the same place, and then they also up on stage, and it was for me really a big honor, and then to share that moment with my brother. And I learned, and I also must be honest, I learned a lot from Helge. So it was like your bigger brother who teach you a lot. You see a lot from him. He show you a lot. You was up on stage with him and enjoy that moment with this motherfucker who teach you. So I prefer definitely that version. Definitely.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I mean, the first time was don't get me wrong. My second time was absolutely mind blowing because then I finally got to hold Ivan's mic, and sing into that motherfucker. I mean, that thing feels so good in my hand. I just wanted to keep it. I was actually tempted to just say to Ivan, I'm keeping this. I'm taking this home with me. But he probably would have knocked me on my ass. But no, but I gotta agree. That first time at Tons Rock back in 2022, that was I mean, I can't even begin to describe how that felt. Just the whole thing from the beginning of the show, where you have somewhere around 40,000 people singing along to the Norwegian national anthem, which they open every show in Norway with. I hope they never stop doing that because that is just, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. And then experiencing that show from like the side of the stage with the when you can feel the pyro, you can hear the crowd, and you can sort of feel the massive amounts of energy coming towards you from that crowd. And then Ivan calls us out on stage. I mean, just hearing the roar of the crowd, uh, and looking over to my right and seeing my brother Joker standing there on the other side of Ivan. I mean, that was just pure fucking magic, dude. Um, it was sort of the culmination of everything we worked for and everything we did up until that point. And that yeah, it's something I'm never gonna forget for the rest of my life.
Let's say on this podcast, I'll clip that actual full video of that actually right after that little piece right there for sure. I'll put it on there because I did it with the other Norwegian Knucklehead episode, so have to do it
Yeah.
again.
I mean, for the second time, that was in Trondheim. That's a place that's like 8 hours north of here. So it was a completely different venue. It was a lot smaller. This was also sort of a festival, but it's just a 1 day festival that's like in the center of town. I don't know exactly how many people were there, but I've heard something like 16 to 18,000. So I mean, it's a huge fucking crowd. But this time it was kind of different because although I didn't have Joker there, I had my girlfriend was with me on stage, and some of my friends, and the son of one of my best friends was there. We actually managed to get them passes too, and they weren't aware at all that they were going to be joining us on stage, so they were kind of perplexed by the whole thing. They were like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like a deer in headlights. But they, when they realized that, okay, we're getting out there, and they were like standing there holding up the Norwegian knuckleheads flags, and I could see like on the faces of every single one of them how special that was, and then that gave me a really good feeling. And when I got up there, I was holding the Norwegian flag there in front of me, and I could again feel the energy of the crowd just feeding into me, and that's something really special. That gives you a level of energy that's absolutely insane. I mean, I feel like I was born to be on that stage, except for the fact that I have absolutely no talent at all. So, but when he gave me his mic and I could like wrap my fingers around it and put my fingers through those brass knuckles, that was really special for me. I dreamt about that moment for a long, long time, and I finally got to do it, and it just ignited something in me. So it's again, you can't compare the two because they're basically two completely different experiences, although they're the same. But I still agree with Joker though. The first time that was really special, especially because I had you there. I was absolutely crazy, dude. Holy shit. I still kind of can't believe that we actually did that.
It was a
You know,
spark of two brothers. How about that?
Yeah.
yeah, it absolutely was. And I gotta say, I was sitting at home uh when I first saw the first video of you on stage in Germany. And I mean that moment made me so fucking proud because I mean I always dreamt of seeing you on stage with Death Punch at home in front of
Yeah.
your home crowd in Germany.
Yeah.
Because I know that meant a lot to you. I know that was
Yeah.
special to you.
It
And
was.
the
It
fact
was.
that I haven't said to you, but you got to do it in German, and you just
Yeah.
went on in English. That fucking cracked me up.
But that, and that first moment, you don't really realize what he wants to. It seemed like when he, "Are
I
you
know.
ready?" And I shouted in that moment. Why I should shout at him? But it's yeah. In that moment, the whole head is, and you enjoy and feeling their emotions. It's no script. It's just standing there. The whole system goes down. And
I
then
know.
he
I
say,
know.
"Do it in German. Let's have some fun." And you hear the beat of the drums. Then you go inside, and then it was over. But like you say, it means a lot to me. It means really a lot to me because as the founder of the German Knuckleheads, I don't had really the chance. On the Münch, I was not in Münch. In Frankfurt was really busy. There was some other shows. I was not really able to go there, like Oberhausen. I was in that moment. I was by my brother's home in Norway. Um, so in that moment, I know that they play in Stuttgart, and we had a talk in Frankfurt that we maybe do that with Burn Motherfucker in Stuttgart. Um, that makes me fucking proud because I see the difference for in that and on that day when I got my infection of five finger death punch in Stuttgart. It was in 2020, and you see right now what's going on there in the crowd. That is
Mm.
that's far away. That's you cannot mess with that. And you're in your fucking hometown right now. Stuttgart is 1 hour away from me, and then that was the place where you got infected by five finger death punch, and you see that the whole crowd getting and you have in your heart the whole family. You just know everyone stand in the backside of you. Helge hold your shoulders. The legions are standing back and say, "Go Joker," and this stuff. You that was your. You cannot explain it in words. It was a phenomenal thing, and it means really a lot for me because yeah, it's you don't find words for that. That is the problem. You don't find words for that because it was so beautiful. It was a miracle thing, and like also Helga said, when you see the faces of the people, the reaction of the people, that is yeah. You cannot explain that in words. You cannot explain that in words.
Well, actually, you can because you said that your first Death Punch show was in Stuttgart, right?
Yeah,
And then you were on stage with them in Stuttgart.
yeah.
You know what that is? That's what we call full circle.
Yeah.
See?
Liam, right now, that's me, man.
But no,
Yeah,
like seriously,
Absolutely.
it's a full circle moment where it's like you get
yeah.
introduced in that town and then you're singing on the stage in the same place.
Yeah, it was also when Ivan came out the bus and he make some clear stuff and then he walked to me and I explained what's truly going on. Hey, for 4 years I got my faction here. So say something in Frankfurt about Burr motherfucker. And then also must be honest, I had tears in my eyes because I know the family fly back in the next couple of days and he gives you a hug and he say, hey, don't do it, man, it's all good. And he yeah, you see your whole people there, your whole family there. It's yeah, I don't find really the words for that. So when you say it's full circle, in a couple of hours, I know it was the first full circle moment, but in that moment, you don't really realize that because it's
Um,
it's it's too heavy, it's too much. Like Helge, you know that on drum time, how long it takes to realize what truly happens there. It takes a long time, a really long, long time. Huh?
it absolutely does. But Joker, like think about this. When you went to your first Death Punch show back in 2020, if someone had come over to you and like tapped you on the shoulder and told you, "Hey, Joker, in 4 years you're gonna be up on that stage singing with the band," what would you have said?
Where's Helge?
This was before you knew me.
I would say where's Helge?
No.
Definitely. No?
I've been thinking about that myself actually. Like my first show back in 2009. If someone had told me that in X amount of years this band is going to be like the second biggest metal band in the world, and you're going to actually get the chance to get on stage with them, I would have just said, "Dude, what the fuck have you been smoking?"
Yeah,
You know,
because because a
insane.
lot of people and right now we must be a little bit seriously. A lot of people think, yeah, backstage, and we don't do that for backstage or to get anything from the band. We don't we don't do that for to push up an ego or something like that. Huh? When we do that, we're full of love. We give a shit if we Helga knows that we don't care if we hear the music outside of the stadium or we are inside in the last row or something like that. The most important thing is that we can hear the music. That's the biggest thank you of the band. That's the biggest thank you of the family that we see the energy. So we don't do that to get something. That is definitely the wrong way. We don't want that. We do that with full love. It's also like Zoltan said, it's not a casual thing. We don't get money for that. We don't get pushed to that limit so that the band came and say, "Hey, Joker or Helga or the Legions, you must do this, that, that." No, we do it all on our own with full love, and no one can take that away from you. Because a lot of people, there's two kind of person. The one person is who only hears music, and you have a other person who feel the music. So in
Exactly.
that moment, you definitely see in which way you go, and it's definitely not to stand on every show at a backstage or something like that. It's full love. It's completely full love. We don't see the band as a band. We represent the terms, we represent the lifestyle, and we do the stuff in our love reflection because everyone find, like I say before, the freedom in the music of Five Finger Death Punch. So and that makes this thing so really, really deep and sensitive. I hope I say that correctly right now.
Yeah,
No?
we get what you mean.
Hey, I think that's a beautiful thing, though. It's a beautiful thing that you guys get to experience that, and also just knowing you're doing that for the love of the band and just showing appreciation. It's actually beautiful because yes, I've never been through anything like that, but watching the videos, I can feel all of your energy. I can feel your love and compassion for the band, and it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's a prideful moment to see it because it really reflects on Five Finger Death Punch's love for their fan base, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The best example, Jesse Strong. The
Yeah.
Oh,
whole
dude,
the whole
I love that little
family,
guy.
the whole family, my little nephew, I fucking love you. Something is on the way for Christmas to you. Um, the whole
Shout out to
family
Jesse.
was celebrating in that moment when we all saw the videos that this little motherfucker, I can say that, that this little motherfucker rocked the whole stage. God damn it. And you definitely
Yeah.
see what music do because it was therapy. That's family. This little boy is the biggest fighter that I ever met in my life, and you see what music do to him. How they are happy and smiling all the time. That is the miracle thing about music, and it's also the miracle thing about Five Finger Death Punch and the whole family there. So when something happens, we are there. We hold you back. We hold you up. We give you a hug. We call you and send you a middle finger. Uh, we are all the time here, and yeah, I think also Jesse is one of the best example for that. I don't call him little boy. It's my nephew, huh? And you
Yeah,
see how music touch people. You definitely see that, and what this music do to people, huh?
Yeah, it's empowering, you know.
Yeah.
It's well when you find that nerve in the music that sort of energizes you, it actually powers you up to sometimes being able to manage stuff that you normally wouldn't, you know. And like for example, Jesse, I mean, that little kid has been through so much shit in his life, uh,
Yeah.
with battling cancer and all that stuff. And I mean, like when you see him lying there in the bed, uh,
Mm,
in pain, and he's got Five Finger Death Punch in his
yeah.
ears, and that pushes him on. You know,
Mm,
it's absolutely amazing to see, and I mean, I'm sure there are other kids out there as well who are going through a lot of hard shit and finding the same refuge in music as Jesse did. So it was basically just a series of coincidences that led to Ivan noticing him and sort of picking him out of the crowd, so to speak. But I think it's important to not focus on that. Okay, Jesse got some special treatment, but Jesse is more an inspiration
mm,
for other kids. He shows people that, you know, even though you're way down, good things can happen.
yeah.
for sure.
You know, and I
Yeah.
mean,
Definitely.
fucking hell, he deserves it. I mean, that
Yeah.
kid is so fucking cool. I absolutely love that dude. Well,
Hey
big shout out
Jesse,
to
if
Jesse. I
you
love you, bro.
hey, if he watches this, DM me. I'll get you a Full Circle podcast shirt. Seriously, for free,
Hell yeah.
no charge, nothing.
Just do it.
Joker,
Just do it.
Joker,
You will
Helga,
love it the whole time.
I'll get you guys one in time. I need to tell the United States to fucking give me good shipping rates to fucking Norway and Germany. Last time I checked, it was $90 to ship a fucking little T-shirt to Norway.
Dude, you can just, if you fold it up neatly, you can just ship it as a letter. That's a lot cheaper.
Normally, it should be work because
Like
Jesse
a
is
big envelope, you know?
Hmm. I've tried that. It's still good. It's still like $70, at least the places that like
What?
they quote me around here from where I am. I don't know why.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, all the shipping shit around here. Like the only way I can get it under like $40 is if I do like no insurance and no tracking information or anything.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, if it
That'll
gets there, it
work.
gets there.
Yeah, well,
But then it's like, in my mind though, that I'm just like, but I want to know where the fuck it is so that if you ask, it's like I can tell you instead of being, I don't fucking know where it is.
Yeah, but
that
Jesse is
that's
short.
usually yeah,
Just
yeah.
use
Well,
the smallest, and like Helge say, it's just,
Can't promise
no,
there
but
won't be
I
a few wrinkles, but fuck it.
yeah, those will are now. But where does Jesse live in the States? I
I think
can't remember.
Florida. I think
Florida?
Florida. I think it's Florida.
Hmm.
It looks warm at least.
Hey, that's a plus.
When he's not in the suitcase of Ivan, huh?
Yeah,
Most of
he
the
might
time, I
be.
think he lived there.
No, but seriously,
Good
that
job,
You
burn,
know,
motherfucker.
when you're talking about shipping stuff without insurance, before we established our own web shop, we couldn't do that at first because we were kind of using. Well, it was the Five Finger Death Punch logo that was kind of copyrighted, but
Mm.
as I found out later, we got sort of a good to go thumbs up from Zoltan without me knowing it to actually be using it. But before we got our web shop, I used to go to the print shop, get the t-shirts printed. I packed them up, I shipped them out myself, and every single one that I shipped out of the country, I I, I did what you just said. I shipped it like without any tracking, any insurance, anything, and they all made it there. So I'm I guess I got lucky.
I guess. Yeah, I just hear horror stories around here from all that kind of stuff, or at least where I am. So that's kind of why I don't trust
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it might be a little bit different shipping from the US to Norway than from Norway to the US. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, no. Back to the Jesse topic. I mean, I saw the video of him on stage for like I think a couple weeks ago. I think it was, and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked to say it, but I mean, I cried when I fucking like when they rang like did like the little ringing the bell imitation.
Yeah,
Like my
Yeah.
eyes immediately just fucking teared up, and
yeah.
I was just I actually like cried a little bit when I watched that. Not like from sadness, but just like feeling
Happy
so
tears.
for happy for him and just prideful that he's a knucklehead just like one of us, and that we're grateful to have an impact on his life in some way, shape, or form.
Mm.
Absolutely.
He
I
can
mean,
be rude.
he can be.
He can
Absolutely.
be
But
really
that's why
rude.
we love that little kid, you know.
Yeah.
He can be I don't know what to call it without being mean, but he 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 can pull some strings sometimes, but I fucking love him for it. He's so hilarious. I mean, the stuff he and his mom puts out,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
Fucking the Joker I Love You series of videos, dude. Oh my God, that shit had me laughing so hard.
There you definitely see what truly happens with them. He's rude. He is definitely rude. I can't remember one day when we was live on TikTok and Ryan came inside with Jesse and we talking about a crush that Jesse have a crush on a
Oh,
lady in school or something like that. And I told him, hey
ooh.
Jesse, it's so fucking easy. Grab your crush on her hand, pull it to you, and just give her a kiss. And he'd say, "Oh, Uncle Joker, shut the fuck up. You don't have a girlfriend." And then I was standing there in front of
Oh,
70 people. In
shots
front of
fired.
70 people, he took my whole honor because I'm not a relationship guy. And he said that so smart. Or we was also live, and he know that I have a little bit problem with English, and he tell a joke, and I don't get the joke. Sorry, I don't get the joke. And he was standing there, and it was like an up looking like in front of all the people. So he's really really rude. But I love my nephew. He's God. He's genius. Huh? Genius and horrible in the same time.
Yeah,
Fucking love that, dude. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
Jesse's
that
videos
kid
and
is
stuff that
awesome.
is on his page is just fucking hilarious sometimes.
It is.
It's funny, funny as hell. That is.
I
It's
hope
so
he
funny.
talks more shit to you, Joker, man. I swear, I'll laugh my ass off every time.
You hear that, Jesse? If you see this, just keep talking shit to Joker. We absolutely love it. Just let
Exactly.
it rain on him.
You know what I do in 3 years when the whole bullshit here in Germany is over? I met my little nephew. And the first thing what I do is I giggle him to hell and throw him in the lake. That's the first thing what I do, believe me. Huh?
And steal a Snickers.
Yeah, right. Oh, we must eat Snickers together. Snickers Mafia Gang. If you want to
Hell
really
yeah.
know a really cool Snickers Mafia Gang, don't forget that.
A fucking
With the
Joker, I'll send you
Godfather,
a fucking
Jesse.
king size Snickers, man.
I just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, and I bet American king size Snickers are way bigger than the Europeans.
Oh yeah. I've seen some pictures. I'm like, yeah, the ones they have I could probably go to the store and get are probably quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, everything's bigger in the U.S. I mean, just everything from like highways to burgers to probably Snickers bars, whatever, everything's so fucking huge.
Assholes are also bigger there.
Oh, dude, be careful now.
I
Probably a
love the
lot of
USA.
Americans gonna watch this.
I love the
Yeah.
USA.
I I mean I got to be honest. I probably wouldn't live there, but I would love to visit, go back and visit. Yeah.
Come on, come see me, bro. Come on.
I,
I'm
I would if I could, dude. If I had the money for it, I would be over there in the flash. Trust me,
Let's
when
do
I
that in
when
three
I
years.
win
We'll
the
also make a meetup with Liam.
yes.
Let's
No,
do
the
that.
three of us. The fucking three of us. We need to
Yeah,
get a picture at some point.
hell
yeah, we
yeah,
must
dude.
do
But
that.
I just got to get the money for it first.
How
It's
about
it's
this?
expensive as shit.
The day the full circle podcast gets a big paycheck, okay? If it happens, I'll gladly send some money your way to fucking get you over here. How about that?
And just buy me a fucking plane ticket and I'll be there.
Exactly.
Just make
Same
sure
with
that
you,
it's
Joker.
round trip so I don't get stuck over there.
No, one-way trip.
But
You're stuck
Helge,
here, motherfucker.
Helge, you book the flight, okay?
Yeah, because you're shit at booking flights. This motherfucker, when he was getting over here last summer, I told him in like December that winter, book your fucking plane tickets or they're going to get expensive. And I told him again in January and in February and in March. I told him, book your fucking plane ticket. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do it in the next couple of days. I'm going to do it in the next couple of days. I'm like, fuck you. You told me that last month. And I mean, he was going to come here in like the end of June. When we came to the end of fucking May, he still hadn't booked his fucking plane ticket. I mean, seriously, never ask this guy to book a fucking plane ticket. He's gonna fuck it up.
Send me your ID. I'll
Oh
fucking
God.
book it for you if that's what I got to do. Come on.
Yeah, you can't let him book it himself. He's not going to show up.
For
He's
my
gonna be
sorry,
he's
for
gonna
my
be like,
apologize. I'm a really busy motherfucker, okay? That's for
ah,
my apologize. Yeah, don't
Yes.
do that, brother.
I'm really busy. So you're
Yeah,
you're
me.
saying you're too busy to book a fucking plane ticket to come and visit your brother? Fuck you. You know
He's
I
too busy
love you.
sitting in his room jerking off. Come on.
Maybe
Yeah.
I put that later again in the story.
What? This?
That special video. No, that special video. That one special video where Helga's shouting, I booked next time you fly, you asshole, and da.
Yeah, but I'm booking your flight for next year. Trust me. There's no way
I
I'm
have my
gonna let
own
you do
tour.
that yourself.
But Liam, you hear that right now, brother. I have my
Mhm.
own tour manager right now.
Yeah. Fucking hell yeah. We're gonna have the
Yeah.
Joker taking back the world tour. You see him and his
Yeah.
he's gonna be like a guitar solo artist, and then he's gonna be
Yeah.
shouting German out in fucking crowds in like England or something. I don't know.
And when people ask where's Joker, everyone's going to be ask Helge. He knows.
Yeah, ask
Exactly.
Helge. But after Bren did that on Facebook, it's not really ask Helge. You know the picture where Helge was up on stage with Ivan, and there was one moment where Helge looked like that, and Helge and Ivan looked also really tricky, and one of the Legions founder make the comment out, "Well, where's Joker?" And then
Yeah.
Helge say, I don't telling you." So that was really funny at that moment.
Joker's in his
Yeah, there was
dungeon.
this one. Yeah, there was this one pic that some people added their own captions to. Pretty cool.
That fucking video of Ivan yelling, "Where's Joker?"
Yeah,
Fucking that
that
shit
was
blew
so cool,
up.
dude. It did. After that, everyone knew who Joker was.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I think also Ivan is not amused right now about that.
It was funny
He
though.
sounds like that in Stuttgart, like it's become the sixth Beatle and shit. I don't know what he mean.
Hmm.
Yeah, what was that thing about the sixth Beatle? That was a thing from like way back. I can't remember what it was.
But
Are
it
you
was not
fogging
my
up your
fault.
lens?
No, I don't know. My fucking camera's acting up a little bit. But y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking.
You're all foggy. Oh, he's gone.
There we go.
There he is.
Technical problems.
I don't even know what it was. We were just talking, and all of a sudden I just see foggy, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's a brand new fucking camera. It shouldn't be doing that.
You gotta upgrade your equipment, dude, if you're gonna be a big podcaster.
Nah, I got two lights to one to the left, one to the right, and then a little web camera on the fuck connected to the top of my laptop. That's it. That's all I need.
Hey, before you know it, you're gonna move to Austin, Texas, and you're gonna set up your whole own podcast studio and have like world-renowned guests.
Dude, fuck it. We'll even have Joe Rogan on the podcast, dude. Come on.
Now that is a tall order.
Now, won't say I might not have to pay some money for that, but
Yeah, but
fuck
I
it.
mean, he started somewhere too, you know. And I've been listening to a lot of his podcasts lately, because he's got so many cool guests on. And it's like he said when he first started podcasting, he was just like sitting in his basement with a couple of dudes just talking shit and recording it and putting it online. And look at him now, 15 years later, he's like he's got the biggest podcast in the world. So I mean,
One of them.
I actually think it's the biggest.
We might have to do
I
some
think.
research on that after this.
I'm pretty sure it's at least like top three, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
I
it's
know
the
it
biggest podcast.
for a fact. It's top three. I don't know the other ones, but you know, I don't know. He's
It's
the biggest
fucking
one I'm
massive, dude.
aware of.
Imagine like being invited to being on his podcast as a podcaster. That'd be pretty cool.
Fucking crazy. I just look at him and be like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do? Gotta put like my makeup on, gotta put my fake tattoos on. Look like Joker. I gotta walk in there and look like Joker.
No, it's kind of funny because he was actually asked one time. I don't remember who asked him. He was asked like, what's the recipe for getting to where you are now? And he said like, just talk to people you find interesting and don't give a shit about what other people might think or say. And like he's on social media, he does the post and ghost.
Hmm.
That's like his whole thing. He doesn't give two shits about what anyone has to say about what he's talking about, what he thinks, and stuff like that. And that's what makes him attractive to people, you know. The fact that he actually has the guts to invite whoever the fuck he wants. He doesn't go by who's the A-lister at that time. It doesn't go by who's got the most followers or on any social media, anything like that. He just invites people that interest him and he just starts talking. You know, I think that's the way to go. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're going to be in 15 years' time, you're going to be sitting in your own studio somewhere talking to whoever the fuck you want. Just, you
I'll
know,
fucking I'll bring you two back. I'll fucking fly you out to where the studio is, and we'll be there. And then fucking Joker's giving Helga a noogie or something. I don't fucking know. Just
We're
I
just
don't know.
gonna. I mean, just like us three sitting around for 3 hours, just having a beer and talking shit. That'd be fucking awesome.
Then we
Yeah.
forgot to push the recording button.
Yeah.
Imagine that is some shit we would fucking do.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
living the dream.
Yeah.
Living definitely the dream.
I mean,
Let's
who
say,
knows?
hey, I want to ask though, how far back does your friendship go between you two? Like, I know y'all like have your fan clubs and stuff, like, but like, how long ago did you guys actually become friends?
That's a good question. I don't remember exactly when Joker first got in touch. But it was, hang on.
When it
I
was.
think the first time we talked was, I think that was like late 2020. Can that be right?
No, because on 2020, 20 was it on 2020?
Yeah, like late in the year, like that winter, in the winter between 2020 and 2021
What's that
was the
moment
hit that
where
went
you
epic.
told where you sent me per messenger, "Hey Joker, you must come to Norway. It's every full in snow and beautiful. Look at the
No, that was
hill."
later. That
Yeah,
was
and I
later.
said that was later.
Yeah.
When
I
it
mean, I
was.
mean, I, I, I remember you reaching out about the whole fan club thing. But I can't remember what it was about and when it was. But I'm guessing about, well, somewhere between 3 and 4 years ago. And I mean, we connected
Interesting.
pretty quickly though. I mean,
Mm.
we hit it off, and we had a lot of stuff in common, and we started talking, and you know, before I knew it, he was sleeping in my guest room.
With a snake
No,
inside.
actually, wait,
Not my
yeah, no,
snake.
the first time you stayed in a hotel. No, wait,
No,
you
no.
stayed here
When the
first.
first time in 2022, when I come to you, it was the first night I was staying at your home,
Yeah, you did.
and then I
Right.
was
And then
4 days in the hotel room
yeah.
where, yeah, where the other tragic thing happens.
Mm,
Yeah, the shoot gun stuff, and yeah. But I had one day with you. Then I go 3 days in the hotel, and I think on the next day we drive together to the airport.
yeah, right. You
That
did.
was the whole week. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
funny.
and that was way early in the morning. I remember that was the day after the Death Punch show, and his plane was like leaving at. I had to drive him up at like 7 in the morning or something. I didn't get any sleep that night at all.
That
I
was
was totally
the
wrecked.
flight was going at I think 9 o'clock,
Yeah, yeah,
and
to
we
be
must
there
be
two
staying
hours
there at
earlier.
6:37. It all
Oh,
makes
that was
sense right
insane.
now why Helge booked my flights. It was
See,
same like this
see,
year. Same like this year. This year, I fly. I don't know who booked. You booked. No,
yeah,
I
I did.
booked. You booked.
No,
I got
I
10
booked
minutes.
I booked your fucking flight because you didn't. If I
Yeah,
if I
so
hadn't booked your fucking flight, you would have been sitting there like the day before you were gonna go to Norway, like, wait, wasn't there something I was supposed to do? Uh,
but I
oh
was
shit.
I was stuck in Copenhagen because I only had 10 minutes to change the flight. Huh? That
Yeah,
was
there was
also
some
a thing
bullshit
that I
there.
came really, really late to Norway.
Yeah,
So it's normal when I go to a meetup or to meet family members of Five Finger Death Punch or meet my family members from Legion's other stuff from Norway. All the time something happens. It's so fucking phenomenal. All the time something happens. Last year it was on the first year. I cracked my teeth out. On the second day, I got completely sunburned. I was not really able to
yeah,
watch I Remain with him. I was completely sunburned. I looked like a crab. Holy fuck. And all the time something happens when I go to meet family. All the time the same.
Hey, it
yeah.
makes the
We'll see what
memories so much
happens
more
next year.
memorable.
Hell
Huh?
yeah, absolutely. Making
Next
memories,
year will
dude.
be fun.
Fucking
Next year will
cracking
be
your teeth,
What?
funny.
bro.
Next year I broke
That's definitely
something.
one way to do it.
Okay, now we're talking in each other's mouths. What'd you say, Liam?
I said, hey, cracking your teeth, that's one way to fucking remember a meetup.
Yeah. Don't do it again though.
Ah,
I should have seen a sunburn that summer, dude. He looked like a fucking tomato.
yeah, that was
I
heavy.
mean,
Holy fuck.
yeah,
That
Monica,
was really
my
heavy.
girlfriend, she told him wear fucking sunscreen. Just here, here's sunscreen. Put it on. He was like, nah, I'm good. Next day, he's like, absolutely horrible.
And this
Poor
year we
guy.
was all coughing. This year we got all the flu. We was all the time coughing. Huh?
We did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Yeah, and your
Yeah,
wife
I
did.
right.
Yeah,
It was
we
it
all
was
got
it was
sick.
probably COVID.
Yeah.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that, or COVID might come knocking on the door, dude. Come on. Don't fucking talk
Oh,
about it.
are you guys still dealing with that shit over there?
We still have restrictions on it, at least where I live. Uh,
You
where
do?
I live, at least, there's still COVID restrictions. Like if you test positive, you have to show your work at doctor's note or whatever, and you have to like stay away from them for like 5 days or some shit.
Yeah, but you only get tested if you get sick, right?
I think so.
Mm.
Because well, even if you get exposed, you still have to. But the difference is now I think if you get exposed to it, unless you test positive, you still kind of have to go to work and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're
So
like completely over that stuff over here right
Mm.
now. It's kind of been degraded to a normal flu. So
Mm.
fucking my boss the other day, guess she got exposed because she was wearing a mask, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I got exposed. So I recommend I wear a mask and all that till unless I test positive." And all her tests come back negative. And I was like sitting there just like, COVID still exists? Like
Mm.
I hadn't
yeah,
heard about it in fucking like at least over a year. So it was in the back of my mind. And then she said that, and I was like, what? Like I
yeah.
kind of forgot what that was. And then it was just like, oh shit. The thing that fucking ruined half of my end of my school career, I guess you could say, like last like 2, 3 years of school, I was at home.
That sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole COVID thing. We over here in Europe, we kind of I don't know if we laughed at it or kind of were freaked out by it, like the way that thing divided your whole country. That you have the
It still does.
yeah, I know
Mm.
it's fucking insane. I don't get it. Over here, they had exactly the same restrictions. Wearing a mask when you go to the store and stuff like that, and we were like, okay,
Mm.
who gives a shit? Just put a fucking mask on. And of course, we had some let's call them anti-vaxxers who were like yelling out from the rooftops and screaming about this and that and conspiracies and all that bullshit. But that was like a tiny minority. Over in the US, this thing just sort of just split the whole country in two. And we were sitting over here in Europe like, going like, why are people arguing about this?
Mm.
I don't get it. I mean, what's the big fucking deal? And that's kind of scary to see how something as trivial, in my opinion, can be so divisive,
Mm.
because
Yeah, I
like I
mean,
said, over here it was like, okay, so we got some restrictions, we're good,
Mm.
not a big deal.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about American culture and stuff like that because I feel like people are still like so divided and freaked out by it to this day.
Mm.
And I just like I understand like elderly people or something still being all finicky about it because you know when you're older, like your health is a little bit more frail. Like I understand that,
Yeah. Mm,
but how like normal everyday people are still like such like have such a stick up their ass about it still. At least where I am, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like it's over with. I've kind of gotten past it personally, but it's like,
yeah.
why do we still have to like make a way like I don't know. I think American politics really took it as ammunition towards people, and just
Yeah, and that was
they're
part of the
still fucking
problem
using
that
it.
they yeah, they politicized the whole thing, and that just divided the country even more because I mean, you guys in the United States, it's like either you're conservative or you're a liberal. There's like nothing in between. Like, although you do have a couple of independent politicians running, but I mean, they get what, a few percent of the votes, and that's it.
Yeah,
So
they usually get
basically,
like less
the
than
whole
5%.
yeah. So basically, your whole country is just like divided down the middle, and it's this whole idea that if you're not with us, you're against us. And like here in Norway, we got so many political parties that they're all kind of just melding together. And every time there's an election, this like biggest party doesn't get enough, like, I don't know, seats in Congress, you would probably call it.
Mm.
So they have to start working together with smaller parties, and then you get political parties from both sides of the aisle, and it's not divisive at all because everyone is kind of included in the process, no matter who wins, you know. But then again, that leads to nothing being done. So I mean, it's one of
Mm.
two evils. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Just
still think that's a better way to do it than having like just two major parties and that's it. You know, I
yeah,
I
usually.
don't understand your system.
I mean, personally, like I've kind of gotten to this point personally. Like I don't like talking about politics personally. It's not my subject, but
Mm.
I've just given up on the whole topic in general. Just like so many, like when I say that, I can't really even openly say that because then so many people get all, well, you have to participate or else we don't have a future. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I understand the perspective, but I'm just like, why? Why should I get behind it if one person's like, trying to pretty much fuck everyone one way, and then the other person's trying to do that, but to a whole separate demographic. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah,
just like there's no winning either way you go. It's like someone gets fucked at the end of the day. And
yeah,
from how it sounds, and even then, it's like I also kind of don't really mentally get involved with it just because the media twists so much of it to make you see it a certain way. And it's like,
Mm.
why? Like it feels like I don't want to say like a tyranny or something like that, but just like I don't know, it feels so manipulative, so wrong that I just don't give it the time of day anymore because it's just
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe, and then can't really say that to people because then they start telling you what to believe, and then
yeah.
it's a
And,
That's
headache.
and
why
let's
we're
be
blowing the
honest.
whole world away and here Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah,
Exactly. Let's all band together and wash that shit away.
Yeah, just wash it
exactly.
all away.
But no matter who gets elected in any country, the public always ends up getting fucked anyway. So I mean, who
Exactly.
gives a shit? I mean, we see it down in Europe too. I mean, in France and Spain, and I think maybe in Germany too. You're starting to see more of a divide between the left and right,
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's a good thing. I
I
mean,
was really close to throw out the supermarket to get throw out the supermarket because of this fucking bitch. Sorry for that. This old fucking lady walking my way. And I
yeah,
get the trouble because she shouted me, "Why you going my way?" Because you must keep a distance of someone. That was one of the rules in Germany. Distance
yeah,
1 meter 50.
yeah,
And she walks in my fucking way. And I was standing there with my little brother and shut the fuck up, bitch. Who do you think you are? You walk in my fucking way. Huh? And I get the trouble. God damn it. That was Germany. That was Germany. It seemed like they coughing in their they're coughing all the time and give you and give you that later. Not the
yeah,
hand. They give you that later. So that was a lot of thing and we also got a really hardcore split because about the inject.
yeah.
So
About the
the
vaccines, yeah,
yeah, vaccine, yeah, and then you don't get it. What the asshole you are, and At that moment, you really see how dumb as motherfuckers live. God damn it, that was not a
Yeah.
beautiful time there. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but you're talking like back in COVID days. I mean, when you look at the politics in Germany right now, it's starting to split like left and right. You
I don't
don't you
make a
don't have
comment
any
there.
middle ground anymore.
I don't make
Huh?
brother. Sorry, but I don't make a comment there because
Why?
that is definitely a circle of motherfuckers. Okay, that is
I
that is
know.
really a circus, and yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I, I,
I don't know. I don't want to go down the fucking rabbit hole of US politics again. It's just I don't know. Dude, that's just fucking pissing me off because it's like, they have the
I
whole
know,
fucking
dude.
COVID demographic, and then they eventually push it to all kinds of other different topics. And I feel like, in my opinion, and no one hold me, no, don't hold this against me. Nobody, please don't hold this against me.
Oh,
But
oh,
I
we
feel,
will.
yeah,
we
please,
will,
between
bitch.
us. But fuck you, Joker. Um, but just I don't know. I just feel like America's downgraded themselves so hard since before COVID. Like everything seemed as if it was flourishing, but right before COVID or so, roughly. I don't know. But
Yeah.
ever since COVID, it's like politics has just been like heart rip after heart rip after heart rip. And then it's just like, in my opinion, I feel like the American people have grown to be less than people in so many different ways. It pains me to say it in some demographics, but I feel like that the government's degraded the person that you see every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's get
I
moving
get what you're
on.
saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Liam. I do. I mean, I know American politics cannot be directly associated with the American public, but the way the media represents it, it's hard not to, because they only portray the extremes, the extreme left and the extreme right. That's what we see in the media. And I know there's so much more to it, but I mean that's how the media operates. So that's what they do, no matter it's about. They're not interested in showing the little man in the middle. They're just showing the extremes because that's what get clicks. Clickbait's clickbait's
Exactly. They want
clickbait.
fucking clicks. That's all they fucking want, and I wish it would change.
That's what everybody wants. I mean, have you noticed
Family,
like in the
family, music, ladies, have fun, fuck for freedom. Yeah, that's the most important thing that you need in
Fuck for
life.
freedom,
Nothing.
dude.
Yeah, let's do
dude,
it, man.
dude, that reminds me. It's a lot of years ago now, but there was a festival down in South Norway, um, and there was a band called the Cum Shots. Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
know.
part of that.
No, 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 no. Actually, this is a guy called Kristoffer Schau. He's like a really
Yeah.
famous Norwegian dude. He's been doing everything from stand-up I know, well, not stand-up comedy, but sort of comedy TV of sorts, and he's been doing
Hmm.
all kind of weird documentaries and experiments in public, and he's been doing music for a lot of years. And he had a band called the Cum Shots, and they were playing at this festival. And in the middle of their show, they brought two people on stage. We're talking, and they started talking about like nature preservation, and they were sort of environmentalists, these guys. And they pulled up this sign where it said "fuck for forest," and then these guys just stripped naked and started fucking on stage. This was like sort of a PR stunt for their environmental movement or some shit like that. It went absolutely
Brother,
fucking viral.
Liam, right now you know what's truly going up in Europe.
Hey, man, it's a
No,
lot
I
better
mean
than what's going on around here.
this was a lot, like many years ago, but I can still remember it to this day because I was standing front stage, dead center, looking straight up at it.
I'm sorry for
Yeah,
your eyeballs, man.
Dude, was actually more embarrassed on behalf of the dude because he couldn't like get it up. He got like stage fright or something. It was like standing behind this girl trying to thumb it in. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
Brother, after that story, we never get booked by Liam for the Full Circle podcast.
Okay, when we're done here, just look up "fuck for forest Norway." Trust me. I mean, probably gonna fuck up your algorithms online, but you, it's
Hell,
fucking
no, just use a
hilarious.
fucking incognito tab. It's not gonna do anything. Just use an incognito tab.
Right, right.
Yeah, because if it's
I,
on there,
I don't know
apparently
what
there's no record of it ever happening. Just saying.
I don't know what an incognito tab is.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
I've never even heard of it. So, anyways,
Joker, I need to come to Germany sometime. You need to introduce me to some beautiful German women and
Yeah,
then
definitely.
see
I
what
have a lot.
happens.
It's not a problem. They
Yeah.
love cute little boys. That's not a problem.
Excuse me? Rephrase that. Rephrase that.
did you just call him a cute little boy? He's
He
got
is
beard,
cute.
dude. He's not a boy.
He's the cute little boy.
I
He
turn
is.
20 next month, you motherfucker. I'm about to be 20.
Oh wow, you're about to be 20. You know what? I'm changing my mind. You are a cute little boy. There you go.
Fuck all of you. No. Fuck all of you. Fuck that.
Oh, dude, I'm just playing. You know I love you.
I love you too. Joker, on the other hand, I don't know about him. He's I don't know.
Mixed feelings.
Yeah, I got mixed
Oh,
feelings. He
bro,
called me a little cute little boy. I mean that kind of
you
hurts,
are
man. You're like 27, aren't you?
28 and I haven't heard any of this. Guy become old, motherfucker. So,
Motherfucker, I don't
Dude, I'm turning 40 next year, okay? Shut the fuck up. You're
yeah,
not old.
you're relict.
I'm a what?
Move
Oh,
on.
yeah, I'm a relic. Okay, right. Thanks. Well,
what do you mean?
fuck
He was
all
calling
you.
you, he was calling hey, Joker, I'm gonna throw you under the bus, okay? Helga, he was calling you a
Go ahead.
grandpa earlier before you joined.
Yeah, well, that's
Fucking snitch.
true though.
He's fucking
I
snitching right now, brother.
no, but dude, I am a grandpa.
Yeah, he
I mean,
is.
if you look at your
I
age,
got
you
I,
wouldn't think so.
I got two grandkids.
I didn't think we were actually gonna be serious with that comment, but
No,
okay.
I'm actually serious. I got two grandkids. They're 6 and 12.
Beautiful. Good for you, man. I'm really happy for you on that.
No, it's true.
Joker's having a fucking laughing fest. He called me a snitch, and then Helga takes the question seriously. And then motherfucker's just over here dying.
I
Oh,
still
I
have a
got that
feeling that you
moment.
don't believe me though, but
I believe you. Come on. Why can't I? Why shouldn't I? Give me a reason not to believe you.
good point.
I mean, we're on here having fun. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
when are you coming over to Europe?
I don't know. Whenever money actually kind of lines up for me, because right now, I'm trying to move out west right now. I'm trying to get the money to move out
Okay,
west right now.
where
So
to?
Phoenix. So Arizona.
Phoenix.
So it's like a couple hours away from Vegas.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
But I'm hoping to move there with one of my best friends, and then after that, get a little situated in that area, and then maybe look at doing a little bit of a vacation in Norway to see the almighty Helga and Joker.
I'll take you hiking up some mountains, dude.
I don't know if my knees could take it, man. I'm already wearing knee
Come on, you're
braces every day.
19, dude. You're 19. You can take it.
Dude, I'm already wearing knee braces every day, like to support my knees. Like I'm so serious.
You got to start working out, dude.
I do. I had a bad injury a few years ago. That's why.
Okay.
Liam, just do that for your
I have to wear
motivation,
these
okay?
fucking sleeves on my legs every day.
You do that later for your motivation, okay? That
You
moment
know?
when Helge say, "Oh, you become 20," cut that out and send that me, and I send that every fucking day to you. Okay,
No,
do
no,
that.
Joker. We got to get him to recreate the thing he did before we started recording. The thing he said he didn't want us to see.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're talking about. I have no
we're
idea.
talking
Joker,
about
you know
that you're
exactly.
old and your hairs are really criminal.
What?
That was the topic before this whole thing starts. That your hairs are criminal.
My hair?
Your hairs.
What's criminal about it?
When you headbang,
Yeah.
what your hairs did is criminal.
Well, because I whipped you in your face?
Yeah, I don't know how often you did that.
Yeah,
When
he
you
was
think it's really hard to get the punch by a person, you never know Helge's hairs.
he was dumb enough to stand right behind me for Pantera. I mean, Pantera, you can't stand in the front line for Pantera without headbanging. That's just not possible.
Yeah. I saw
Not from the
Pantera for the
So I
world.
first
mean,
time like a year or two ago, and I fucking was singing every song of my heart.
dude, holy shit. We're seeing him this, when was it? January, I think. We're coming back to Norway, so I'm taking Monica for a meet and greet.
Nice. That sounds like
That's
fun.
gonna be cool, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I mean, I've been a Pantera fan for I don't know how fucking long. And I was actually planning on going to Pantera show in Norway the year the Dimebag got shot, and they ended up canceling every tour they had planned. There were rumors that they were gonna come to Norway, so I was like, "Fuck yeah, finally gonna get to see Pantera." And then a couple of months later, I'm like, "Oh shit!" So that never happened, and then they finally came back.
Mm.
And now you're very fucking happy.
Fuck yeah! I mean, Pantera live it's just nostalgia
But
and
don't stand in the backside
yeah.
of him.
No, don't stand behind me if you don't want to get whipped in the
Joker, I
face.
question
Trust
why
me.
the fuck you stood behind him in the first place, because you fucking probably couldn't see over his shoulders.
There was no
Nah,
place. I was
Stand
stucking.
beside him.
No,
there was
it
no
was
room.
not possible.
I don't know,
I had
force your
only
way in
chance
there.
to
I don't
stand
know.
behind him. He got my back, and I got his hairs. So
Being at a show here in Europe is, from what I understand, is it's quite different from being at a big show in the States because I've noticed that at a lot of the big venues, they have seats in
mhm.
rows like all the way to the front. What the fuck is that about? I mean,
Yeah,
seriously. And
I went to
if
like
they have a pit, it's like tiny. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's
maybe room for a couple hundred people. I mean, what the fuck is that?
seriously, yeah. I mean, I I seriously I went to my first Death Punch concert 2.5 years ago. And
Yeah.
2.5 years ago. And it was like I go to the venue thinking there's gonna be a big pit or some shit, like like the arena shows that they show in like the videos. And no, it's like for maybe 500 people could fit in that fucking pit, and then everybody else is in rows of seats.
I don't get it.
see, and
I
that is a
just don't.
problem.
And it's
Yeah.
That
and
is the
you know
problem.
why? I
Why
think
I
I know
have
why.
here
Is
some scars. Look at that. That all the scars from Helga hairs. Here, here, here.
Fuck you.
you sure they don't have kiss marks? Let's be honest. Well,
No,
we know
that's
you
not
both
kiss
love each other.
marks. That's not kiss marks, sissy boy.
Again with the
No, but
sissy
seriously,
boy
I
shit. Come on.
no, but I'm feeling seriously. I'm thinking about it, and I can't imagine being like maybe 20 feet from the stage in a fucking seat.
Mm.
I mean, I, what is that about? Why are you guys doing that over there? I don't get it.
I don't know. I guarantee it. I don't know if this is actually the real answer, but it wouldn't surprise me if it had to do with safety
Yeah,
and
probably.
just
But I
crowd
mean,
control.
when you go to a show here in Norway, uh, like the biggest indoor arena that we have, in Oslo that takes like, I don't know, maybe 20, 22,000 people. And the only seats in the whole arena are like up in the bleachers along the sides. Everything else is just like big open pit. It's just like floor, everything, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, you get a totally different vibe from a show when you do it like that instead of people sitting down. And okay, so maybe people get up in their seats, but they're like spaced apart. And I get that it's probably more comfortable for some people, but I could never do a show like that. I gotta if I'm not in the front row, I gotta move around, dude. I gotta get in a circle pit or a wall of death or something like that. I can't be standing still in one place with a seat under my ass. That's just not
Dude, it's
possible.
just I've seen like when I went to the last Death Punch show, I think about a month or two ago, that was where I was. And I remember Slaughter to Prevail tried to do a fucking wall of death in the fucking tiny little pit they had. And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I understand you're trying to hype up the crowd, but in that tiny of a pit, what the fuck? Just
Yeah, dude,
no.
did you see the wall of death they did at Hellfest in France?
Yeah. That shit was fucking crazy. They had the
Holy
fucking pit like
shit!
opened up. Like you could see down the middle.
All the way down. And I mean, I've never seen a wall of death like that before. That was insane.
Yeah, I
Holy
mean,
shit.
I've noticed that like every time I go to a United States venue, like I don't know what it's like in Europe, but in the US, when you go to the big venues, they always have fucking signs that say no moshing, no pit, like doing like, circle pits and shit. Like they have signs everywhere saying don't do that shit. And that if you do it, you're subject to get evicted from the property, like to be
I mean,
thrown
what
out.
kind of bullshit is that? That is just
I
pure bullshit.
Crowd surfing's on that list too, which I understand crowd surfing because if you get fucking pushed back somewhere and someone doesn't want to fucking lift you and someone drops you on your head, I mean, sure, but like, dude, every venue I've gone to has had a sign about that saying that we will throw you out of the venue if you're caught doing this.
Mm.
What?
Now, if it's like a circle pit and the band's like initiating it, I don't see them throwing you out for that because the band's antagonizing you to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's
I mean,
like,
like
really?
a show in Europe without circle pits, walls of death, and crowd surfing. That's a shitty show. Trust me.
Well, most of the time een Helene Fischer-Konzert.
What?
I don't know.
Ich habe gesagt, I just say it, most of the time also een Helene Fischer-Konzert.
Yeah. No, but seriously, I can't imagine like in a huge arena with as many 1,000 people there are. I've seen uh some recordings from some of the shows that they've done in like these uh fuck, what do you call it? The venues that are like all backed up around the stage. Uh Fuck, what's it called? I can't remember. Amphitheaters, right?
Hè?
Um, I'm lost. I'm sorry.
You know what an amphitheater is? No?
No.
Oh fuck.
The
Anyways,
amphitheater?
amp what'd you call it?
An amphitheater?
Amphi? Where's the P?
Hier.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
No. I think we're talking about the same thing. We just pronounce it differently. Anyways, I've seen some recordings from some of those shows, and it just looks kind of weird. The only crowd that's like really energetic is like this tiny little pit in front of the stage, and everyone else is just like standing still in their seats. And I'm not saying that the American crowds don't give off energy because they fucking do, uh, but the European crowds are more what should I say? They're kind of more alive in the venue because they have the opportunity to move around and start like huge circle pits. I remember I was at a Slipknot show in Oslo,
Mhm.
and there was a guy filming from up in the stands, like way up, and he was filming the whole crowd on the floor, and you could count 8 different huge mosh pits all around the venue. I mean, where do you ever see that in the United States?
You don't.
You don't.
Unless it's like
Exactly.
a big ass fucking festival, but even then, you look at some of the big
Yeah.
festivals here, and in my opinion, sometimes they don't even look like they have all the people that they hype up there is.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't know. I've never really been to a big American festival. Now, I've seen the ones in fucking Europe are fucking ridiculous. My God. Like you see an ocean of people as far as the eye can see.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely come to Norway one summer and join us for the Tons of Rock Festival. It's
Oh,
not the
yeah.
biggest, but it's really good. I mean, there's a reason why Jokers keeps coming back, right?
Yeah, he keeps coming back because he
every,
loves Helga.
every
Yeah, he
year,
does. Yeah, it's
He
a
has a
pretty
every
soft
nice
year,
city.
spot.
swimming in the lake,
Yeah, we got
the
to do that again next
Knullerud,
summer.
the
Say that again?
Knullerud,
There you go. He's fallen
gratulerer i
in love
dagen.
with he's fallen in love with a very specific type of burger that we buy on the way home from the festival every night. It's called Tex Burger. It's like on the way, like right on the freeway on the way out of Oslo. And you should have seen his face the first time he had that burger. he,
What was
he was
it?
just
Was he just pure excitement?
No, you must know I'm not indeed in mouthfuck, but I think it was. So,
yeah. That's what he said. The knuller i munnen. That's the Norwegian phrase for it just fucks you in the mouth.
yeah, it's the only thing that came in my mouth. So,
Joker.
Dude, that's too
sorry
much
for that.
Fine.
information.
But when you come to Norway, brother, just introduce him in these burgers.
Yeah,
Liam,
I will. I will.
brother, you will love it.
Hey man, there's this burger place. Well, it's like a they say it's like a barbecue place, but they sell burgers like half the week. And I swear to God, the fries and the burgers they have, I could say the same exact fucking thing. Like, and it's for me, it's an out of world experience, an out of this world experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
After
mean,
the
you
whole
can't
festival
compare.
day, oh,
Yeah, but you can't compare burgers in Norway to burgers in the States. You just can't.
I wouldn't be able to because I've never had one from Norway, so it's not fair for me
Uh,
to compare.
I've had a burger in the United States, and it's a completely different world. Trust me. You're gonna be so disappointed when you get over here.
I would be like, "Where's the ketchup? Where's the mustard? What the fuck?" Oh,
Nah, you can get all that. It's just a different kind of burger.
yeah,
right
I
now
know.
I'm
I
hungry,
was,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Oh, dude, speaking
I
of hungry, I want to go to the Heart Attack Bar and Grill in Las Vegas.
I think I've been there once. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, when you get handed like a nerd, like a patient's uniform when you walk in there, and everything on the menu is just about the most amount of calories in a burger that big, you know.
I love you
Oh,
both from the deep of my heart, but can you stop right now to talk about food?
Joker, I'm right here.
dude.
I'm right here. Come to the camera, baby. Come on.
You like it
As long as
now? I
as
don't
long
say
as it
it.
has enough bacon on it, I just need a shitload of bacon on it. Everything tastes
You know
good.
what the problem is? Liam have the body of a toothstick. So but when you eat Liam, you have not enough meat there. So
Um,
Are you talking
okay.
about eating Liam?
I
You,
think
you might
dessert
want
so.
to
should come in the can.
you might want to rephrase that a bit.
What I'm doing here.
Anyways,
Motherfucker,
I
I will
think
fucking
Joker needs
stand
to
up
go
and
to
lift my
bed.
fucking shirt up and I'll show you all the fucking meat I have under this fucking shirt.
I'm good. I'm good. If you do it, Joker's gonna do it, and then we're gonna have a
No,
shit
no,
show.
I prefer boobies. I prefer boobies. Boobs.
I mean, me too, but hey, whatever pays the bills, man.
Cut that
Oh,
shit out, please.
this is just gonna end up in man boobs on screen. I just know it.
Ugh. Oh my God.
No, but dude,
Y'all,
Liam, seriously, you gotta get over here sometime so we can show you parts of Europe. early
I
summer.
definitely will. At some point, I will. I need to get my passport first. That's been a bit of a struggle, but
Yeah, it's almost.
it's fucking expensive to get your passport over here. At least for me. All the places I've been trying to go, they quote me a whole bunch of fucking money for to get it. It's like $100 or something last time I checked.
Yeah, this is the same as we pay over here for a passport,
Yeah.
but you know what? If you already have one, you can renew it for a lot less, though.
Mm.
Hmm. Hey, I've been wanting to do it, but I haven't had the leisure to do it yet. So
Yeah. I mean, money is always an issue. Well, when I
Yeah.
win the lottery, I'm buying plane tickets for everyone.
I love you. Fucking
That
pay for
would
my
be nice.
passport. That's what you should do if you win the lottery.
Yeah, I'll pay for your passport and your flight.
Fucking love it.
You know, I've been actually thinking about well, a lot of us have been thinking about it, and some of us have talked about it. Like somewhere along the line in the future, we got to get a whole bunch of European knuckleheads to go over to the United States to catch Five Finger Death
Yeah,
Punch show in the States, preferably in Las Vegas. That would
Oh
be
yeah,
a
definitely.
fucking dream come true. So if we
that
can
would
make
be
that
fucking
happen,
awesome.
Yeah, if that can fucking
what was that?
happen, dude, I'd just
Yeah,
Joker, what were you saying?
I say nothing. I was lagging. Sorry, I was stuck in the network.
He was sucking the network.
Ger Germans and their
Stucking,
shitty
not
Wi-Fi.
sucking.
So here's what we should have did for this podcast. We should have gotten Patrick from Poland on here too. That would have been a fucking shit show if we did that.
Oh my God.
Then it's
I
all
would have
over. And when you put also Angie on top, or Michelle, Bren, and Thomas, completely over.
all I gotta
Completely
say,
over.
Hell yeah, dude.
I will not be running the podcast anymore if that fucking happened. Y'all would just be fucking just shooting shit the entire time.
You probably wouldn't get a single word in though.
Dude, I did be sitting in the corner and y'all are just gonna yap for 3, 4 hours, and I'm just sitting. I'll be sitting in the corner looking pretty, just like
But have you considered having some of the Legion's leaders on from the US and Canada?
I have not. I've been solely focusing on
You
artists,
should.
and I knew I could get some solid content out of YouTube. So I was just like, dude, I have so much fun. Even if on like Instagram lives, dude, it's like so much fucking fun. So I had to have at least you two on because I didn't feel like doing you guys separately. So hey, we got you all both on at the same time. We're having a good fucking time. Don't think we've really accomplished much except have some just bullshit conversations. But hey, I fucking love it so far.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely.
So, Joker, I want to ask.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm thinking. Last time I looked, your merch is on the same web shop as Helga's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Might have to look in some of the hoodies. I really had my eyes on the fucking Norwegian Knucklehead sweatpants that are on there.
Yeah,
Those look fucking cozy.
they
Reminded me of
are.
my old Slipknot ones.
Dude, they are comfortable as shit. Trust me.
Now it's just a
You
matter
should
of
get some.
But it have a
what is it?
really, really honored reason why I did this.
Hmm.
Because we are Helge Godfather, and for me, I learned a lot from him. It's a real honor to do that in Norway. I know that a lot of people are not agree or like that because we must pay the fucking taxes because
Customs, yeah.
Norway is not in the European. Uh, I think I said it correctly right now,
Union?
Helge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you must pay taxes. And I think a lot of people don't like that, but I will never change my mind. I will never change that because for me, it's a real big honor to sold, and I earn nothing from that. No one earns nothing from the German knuckleheads. Um, it's for me a real honor to do that in Helga's area because he's my bigger
Yeah,
brother.
because the web shop is situated here in Norway. So all the merch for the Norwegian, German, French, and Polish knuckles, that gets shipped out of Norway actually through the web shop.
Mm,
We actually visited the print shop itself on the way up to Trondheim for the Death Punch show. And it's just like a tiny little shop where they print all the merch and they're doing amazing work, dude.
mm,
It's
So
amazing
I
fucking
don't
quality
know.
shirts.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love them.
I've literally worn the
There
fucking
you go.
Norwegian knucklehead shirt to work like many times because I just grab it out of my laundry and I'm like, this shit's comfortable. Put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like Joker says. I mean, we're not doing this to make money off of it.
Yeah.
I get a small kickback of like maybe 1 or 2% off all the sales of like only the Norwegian merch, not the
Mm,
German or any of the others, just the Norwegian. And I sort of just accumulate it until it's a sustainable amount, and then I use every single cent of that to buy stuff for giveaway
mm,
contest.
mm,
So I'm like pushing every single cent
mm,
of what I make. I push that right back into the fan club
mm,
to have prizes for giveaway contests and stuff like that. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be able to give away anything because I'm
mm.
fucking broke most of the time.
Hey man, I think a lot of us are.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's life. You gotta make some money and then you pay your bills and then you check your wallet and it's like just moths flying out, like in the
That's how I
cartoons.
feel sometimes.
Yeah, dude, we all do.
Yeah.
So,
But hey,
I
if I
mean,
ever get sick of the
based,
US, I might fucking move to Norway and be with Helga. How about that?
yeah, sure. I mean, you're gonna make a lot more money, at least doing a regular job, but you gotta pay a shitload more for everything too,
Mm.
and you gotta pay like 40% tax.
Ew.
No, but hey, there's an upside to it. You got free healthcare, we got paid maternity leave, we got paid sick leave, we got all the goodies. So
Fuck. I
I
wish
think
I
that
had all that.
yeah, you're gonna be a lot better off here, trust me.
I mean, I think last I checked, I think a lot of like a good amount of companies I've seen. I'm not speaking for all of them, but like maternity leave is like not something you get unless you've like been with the company for like 5 to 7 years or some shit. And
Yeah,
it's like bullshit. And it's like,
yeah. No, dude, you gotta get your ass over here. I've been saying to Joker for a couple of years now, you just gotta move your ass to Norway.
yeah, Joker. Have did you the last time we talked, like as a collective, me, you, and Helga, that didn't we say that you were gonna move to fucking Norway?
Yeah, we did.
In that moment, it's not really possible. In that moment,
Of course
but
it is. You just pack your fucking suitcase, you put your suitcase in the car, you fill your car
you
up with
know, there's a
gasoline,
lot
and
of
you
guitars.
fucking
There's a lot of stuff
drive,
that I'm not. Yeah,
rent
Liam,
a
I hate you
van
right
for
now. Why
fuck's
you start
sake.
the fucking topic?
Because I want to get
Just
you in
rent a
trouble.
fucking van.
Yeah, because Helge won't want that definitely all the time that I come to Norway and stay in Norway. But I must be honest. Norway is such, in my eyes, the most beautiful place where I've ever been. This country, these people there, that is not from this world. You land in Oslo, you walk down. Okay, it's shit cold, nah, but the people are friendly. You don't get judged. You have the hills, the lakes. It's like you're coming home. No one got on your fucking nerve. It's like it's definitely a different culture, definitely a own culture. And that's why I fall in love with Norway. And I hope maybe in the future I will live there. Huh? I
Yeah,
hope.
and
I
you
cannot
know
promise, but I hope.
but the
Huh?
funny thing is that Joker hasn't seen anything of Norway yet. I mean, he's seen what is probably the most boring part of Norway. I mean,
And I fall in love. You see how simple I
yeah.
am.
No, seriously, the part of Norway that I live in, I mean, sure, it's pretty. We got hills, we got woods, we got a couple of mountains, but like the good part of Norway is
Mm,
on the west coast and further up north. You guys got to see that sometime.
mm.
If you ever get the chance to do it, the three of us should just like get in a car and just drive the whole Norwegian coastline up. You're
Me
gonna
too,
be
yeah.
fucking blown away,
We'll
dude.
do it. How about
Ooh,
that? We'll do it. We'll make time to do it one day.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you
And
got to
then
Let me
book
split the
draw.
link.
Joker's flights.
Huh?
Yeah,
You got to book Joker's flights. Force him to go
yeah,
because
because
he won't
Uh,
book that shit on his own.
Oh, Helge, I have
I mean,
something for you. You get also post.
now what?
I, fuck off, man. We're not telling you that.
Oh, jeez. This
No,
guy
joke,
is
joke.
sending me so much stuff, and I suck at receiving gifts. He's like way too generous.
No, no. Here's what he's doing. He's like, Helga, I got a gift for you.
Yeah.
You know, the really funny is when he see what's inside, and then he call me, and then he shout at me, "Ah, stop it, don't do that." And then I said, "Oh yeah, I love you, brother. It's all good." Sometimes the same with that guy. So
Yeah.
no, it's definitely something on the way. I have something for you, and also for Liam.
Love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
Oh, I'm not going to comment on that.
What? Me and Joker, we
Oh,
just love each
Jesus
other so
Christ.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
you
And you're
don't?
so
Why you
cute.
don't accept the love between me and him, huh? Motherfucking
Dude,
bitch.
I accept everyone, dude. I don't judge.
You're only jealous because I don't bite your fucking nipple last time when I was in Norway. Huh?
Again with the nipple biting. It's like every single time he's going to come to Norway, he promises me he's going to bite me in the nipple, and I get disappointed every time.
Yeah, I
Chickens
was.
out.
The
Never
problem
does
was
it.
your hairs. The problem was your hairs. Huh?
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't
Liam,
have
don't
hairy
ask.
nipples. What the fuck?
Understood. It's all good.
Oh,
Oh
dude,
man.
this is getting
Y'all
way
are
out of hand.
y'all are something else.
Well, duh.
I, I can't take y'all. I can't take y'all seriously sometimes.
No, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You should never take it seriously.
And especially when it's Joker, because he'll either talk about women, um, five finger death punch, or back pain. Respectfully, I
Yeah.
mean that respectfully. This is three topics.
4, 5.
Four. What's the fourth?
Family. 5 finger death punch. And I mean all. My Harleys, my ladies. Back pain. And guitars. You forgot guitars, motherfucker. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
god
I'll
damn
do
it. Shame
better.
on
I'll do
you.
better.
How many
I
guitars do you have now?
I don't know. Think
That's the only correct answer when you ask a musician how many guitars he has. I don't know.
I don't know. I have too many.
Yeah. I got a couple of guitars too, but I can't play
think
for
here
shit.
right now are 12, and I have
12.
How many?
4 on the way. 4, I think 17.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I'm a
So
professional. I'm allowed to
I
do
love.
that. I
Yeah,
also
well,
don't have one girl.
um,
I have more ladies. I live the fucking rockstar life. I'm allowed to do that.
okay.
Yeah,
Good job,
only
Joker.
by
I hear
cars.
you.
Only by
I hear
cars.
you.
Is the other thing. But guitars and yeah, I'm allowed to do that. You must
Okay.
be shut the fuck up. You also have a lot of guitars, brother.
Yeah, but I can't play for shit.
Yeah, then learn it.
Oh, yeah, well, I actually
Joker,
don't have
sit
a
down
lot
and
of
teach you.
guitars.
Yeah, but
These fingers are not made for guitar playing, trust me.
shut the fuck up. Come on, really?
Dude, I've been working with
Everyone
my
can
hands
learn
my
and play
entire life.
guitar. Yeah,
These
everyone
fingers,
can learn.
I can't. Seriously, I cannot
I
match my
promise you.
fingers to the strings.
I'll teach you the basics. Okay, believe me, in a couple of months you can play. You cannot
Mm,
go on the same level like Zoltan, but you will play guitar. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
take that bet. Trust me.
that's
Okay, good.
funny.
I can play the drums though, like kinda, but nah, guitar is not for me.
Do one of Charlie solos then. Come on.
I don't have a drum kit, so that's
But he have guitar, so we teach him right now to play guitar. It's not a
yeah,
problem.
okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We
Time
do
will
that,
tell,
bro.
We'll see what
brother.
happens.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Come on, Joker. Joker, say some funny shit. Come on. You got all kinds of stuff in you. Say some funny shit.
I'm pain in my back. At that
Yes, you
moment,
do.
I'm completely fucked up. Believe me, the herniated disc is really painful.
Oh.
Then I don't have my brothers and sisters here. I have a lot of things to do. I have here a big package for Five Finger Death Punch, uh, and a lot of little packages that I must deliver to people. And yeah,
What the fuck just happened?
Helga's run away.
No,
I
I'm
have
still here. No, now what? I think
You're
I fucked
here.
something up.
You're fucking definitely here, but your camera is just gone. It's off.
put Helge and Joker
There you go.
together, and you have the
There we
Brothers
go.
of Destruction.
The Brothers of Destruction. Fucking love
Yeah,
it.
Um, my phone is heating up, I think. Shit. I gotta get a new phone.
Oh no.
It's like this every time I do like a lengthy video call of some kind, it heats up. Motherfucker. God damn it. Hell, I'm good for now.
You're good for now. What's the worst that could happen?
Uh,
We'll be talking about some bullshit and then Helga just disappears and me and Joker are like, holy shit, where'd he go?
did you not just see Joker's face?
No. Do it again, Joker.
you didn't get it.
No. Oh, that
Uh,
looked like a fucking
He,
clown. The
he
fuck?
was just sitting there totally frozen with that look on his face. Oh, Jesus Christ.
so,
So
guys, it's so important to have fun in life.
Hey,
It's
what?
so important, huh?
What's important?
It's so important to have fun in life.
Right, right. Well,
You
that's
see,
no problem
that's
with you in the
happened when
mix,
you have
though.
an old motherfucker in front of you, Cam. You cannot really listen.
Eh?
Fun in life.
Eh? Fuck you
Liam,
talking
just
about
help me.
old.
can't help you, Joker. You're on your own for this one, dude.
No, no, you are the host here. You're the master.
You're
We're
the
in the
one
guest.
calling Helga old.
Yeah,
Dude, Liam, you're running this show. Come on,
yeah. You're
we're
Hey,
just
running this
talking
show.
shit.
hey,
We're just
we're
talking
all
shit.
here
You
to
gotta
talk shit,
intervene
dude. Come
whenever you
on.
want to.
Hey, I will ask this though. What's your favorite part
Go
about the
ahead.
knucklehead community? We've already kind of briefly said it a little bit, but what are your guys' individual like favorite things of the knucklehead community or the
I'll
legions?
go first.
Well, it's actually exactly that. It's the community. The
The
fact that
family bonding.
people, yeah, the fact that people from all parts of the world are considering each other more or less family just through the connection of the band. It's as simple as that. It's just the unique connection that everyone gets across borders, across political views, across whatever factor that's usually divisive in the society today, it just sort of vanishes when it comes to allegiance.
Hmm.
It's I mean, we see it in music in general. That music is sort of a gathering force on people, but there's something special uh, about the Death Punch fan base. I don't know exactly
Our
what it
fan
is, but
base.
well, okay, family. You
We're
know
Yeah,
not
what I mean.
allowed to
family.
say that anymore. We're not
Yeah.
allowed to say
Okay.
that
Okay.
anymore. Huh?
All right. I was gonna kick my ass. I know.
If he even watches
No,
this.
it's. Oh, well, if he sees it, but it's yeah, it's that simple and in another way that complicated. I don't. It's kind of hard to explain, really. You know.
Mm.
But just the fact that, like I said, people from all around the world, from all walks of life, are just uh, gathering together and supporting each other and lifting each other up, no matter what. And of course, like all family reunions, there's always the some psychos. There are always some people who just want to stir shit up. There are always some people who are in it just for themselves. But I mean, every tree has a bad apple. So, but if you look away from that, I mean, we're pretty good at handling that by now. All the fan club leaders, we know what to look for when it comes to people who have bad intentions, so to speak. But other than that, it's just like it's a tightly knit community that
I
that
think
we're just
move
yeah.
on. I should say that later.
Oh, go ahead.
Continue. No, no,
I'm
the
I'm just
thing that
rambling, dude.
I'm rolling. Uh, the thing that the thing on top on Helga is we also like protect like family. So it's not
Yeah, we do.
it's when we hear that someone get in trouble or something like that, we're we're there, and most of the time it's a lot of people. You are your own therapist, and but sometimes it's really helpful when someone hears you and know that you're there. And yeah, like Helge said, it's definitely family. It's not fan culture. It's not a criminal organization. It's not a rocker club or something like that. It's a it's a bunch of a lot of people all over the world who have the same music love and feel indirectly also the same. And yeah, they find their freedom and that's family. It's yeah, we going over that word. Definitely, we going over that word because here we connected with everyone all over the world. I can fly tomorrow to Israel, and I know I have 4 brothers there. I can fly to Spain. I know I have 6 brothers there. I can fly to the USA, and I know it will be a whole festival day. So it's that it's family. It's a lifestyle. It's we get the biggest thank you from the guys and yeah, it's a family binding, definitely. Family isn't always blood, and I think that makes their Death Punch family so special. Huh?
Fucking yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and I
one of
think
my
that's
favorite things about the community is that we all lift each other up, but we all got each other's six, and that we're all just when someone comes down, we're all like, "What's up, dude?" And then after that, we lift them up, and then it's just a whole cycle. And I fucking love how inclusive everybody is. That's my take on it.
and I
And
think that
sometimes it's
that's based on how the band operates too, because they've always had this immense focus on taking care of their fans and making sure that the fans feel their appreciation. And I mean,
Right.
there are a lot of like it's like Ivan says in the live recordings that are on the one of the Wrong Side of Heaven albums, the volume two. It's from fuck, where was it? Knoxville. There's a live recording from Knoxville, and he says a lot of bands get to this position and become complete fucking douchebags. We are not
Yes.
that band. And those words are just as meaningful now as they were back then. and they just keep showing the fans that they actually do really care.
Yeah.
It might be small, subtle things like just responding to people on social media and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's the their connection to the people who listen to their music and go to their shows. It's absolutely unique, you know. I have never experienced any other band that's like that in that way, and that reflects like right out on the community.
Mm.
And that's why I think that's a lot of the reason why the family is what it is, and that we treat each other the way that we do, because the band is the inspiration for that. If it's subconsciously or not, I don't know, but I think that's got a lot to do with it. Simple as that.
It's not a
Completely agree.
casual thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I think Death Punch stands out compared to other fan bases is that they're so tightly knit. Like I don't know what a lot of the other fan bases for other bands look like, but out of all the stuff I've observed, it's just Death Punch has this community where they all band together, and if there's something that they don't like or they feel is wrong, they stand up for it, and they're just like,
Yeah.
we're not going to
Yeah,
back down. We're family. We see that like these, certain people are struggling, therefore we're going to help them.
Mm.
yeah,
Like going back to the Jesse subject, when everyone found Jesse, I mean, what did everyone do? They banded together and supported him until he, he got not well, I want to say cured from the cancer. Like he got past it.
he
He beat it.
he won. He
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 won.
won.
won. And the whole Knucklehead community just fucking band together during the whole thing to support him, rally the troops, you could say. And then
Yeah,
he beats it, and then everyone like you saw the video. We were talking about it earlier. Like before he even came on stage, there's people already chanting Jesse.
yeah,
And then he came up, and Ivan didn't have to say shit, and the whole crowd just starts roaring. And it's
yeah.
like
A lot of people know Jesse.
beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
It is. It's a weird feeling, but
Mm.
it's comforting, and it's heartwarming to see people backing each other up like that, no matter what it is about, you know. And I have people reaching out on a daily basis asking for help. Well, not on a daily basis. That's pushing it a little bit too far, but frequently asking for help because they got mixed up in the wrong kind of Facebook groups, for example,
Mm.
uh, because of all the fakes and scammers. And I've been contacted by a lot of people who have been scammed by fake accounts pretending to be the band members. And when what I usually do is I kind of direct them in the right direction, like into one of the groups that I manage, for example, because I know for a fact that all those groups are totally scammer free.
Mm.
So I get them into that community, and when they start realizing that when they actually get into one of the groups where there's a real family feeling, they feel that they can actually open up about what they've been through, and they get a huge amount of support from people, and it's really heartwarming to see that. It's pretty cool. I
I
mean,
love yeah, because my favorite thing about the Legions group on Facebook is that every time new people join, every single day, if it's Bren or Thomas or somebody, they'll fucking shout out to every person that joins and it's like, welcome to the
yeah,
club. These are your moderators, and if you need anything, contact these people. Every day you see
yeah,
that, and I love it. I love how inclusive the group is, and how you know, I as I already said, like how band together everybody is, and just how everyone just wants to lift each other up and support each other. And
yeah.
I can easily say I've never seen a fan base as interactive and inclusive as the Five Finger Death Punch community.
without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely.
But I say yeah, because they've been releasing a lot of really interesting limited edition merch lately too. Like in the last couple
Oh,
months.
dude, let's not go there. Holy shit. I spent way too much money.
I Yeah, one of the knuckleheads ended up other knuckleheads in the group ended up buying the most recent one for me, the tech jacket or whatever. Just
Yeah.
because, well, firstly he had promised me that he was gonna help me buy one of them and kind of just forgot a little bit, and understandable. I don't hold it against him. I'm not asking for anything. Like, I've known him longer than he was in the Death Punch community. And we just and I remember he just texted me one day and it's like, here you go. Here's the confirmation number and here's the shipping information. And I was like, okay. Like, send me the invoice and everything on my cell phone. And I'm just like, okay, did not expect that.
That's pretty
But
cool,
hey, I fucking love the knucklehead community, because whenever someone is struggling, or if someone is just, I don't know how to explain it, but when ever, like, just, people are just, I guess, chilling, like, I don't know, everyone just loves to give back to each other, I've noticed, kind of,
though.
and
Yeah.
I love that.
You giving hope and inspire. Stay for the family. No.
For sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's actually another cool thing about all these groups, at least some of us, are like when we're doing these giveaways, we're we're not doing it for recognition. We're not doing it for uh like self-promotion or anything like that. We're just doing it because we want to give some people something cool.
Mm.
And to see that several of the other groups also are adapting that. I mean, the guys who run Legions, Brand, Michelle, and Thomas, they're doing a heck of a good job.
Yeah.
I just gotta say it, like I have a lot of respect for those guys for what they're doing. They're building up a community that's probably going to surpass both of us eventually. And I mean, the work those guys put in, hats off to them.
Mm.
Absolutely amazing.
yeah, just seeing how fast the Legions and fan club and all that just kind of blew up. Like, I just saw
Yeah.
how fast it just blew up, and it was just like, holy shit. Like, I have not seen the fan clubs like do that before. Like, at least at that
But
rate.
that is the thing. What Helge said right now. It's the handling and the communication about the people. It's
There you go,
how
Joker.
you how huh?
There you go, Joker. Get the words
It,
out. Come on.
it's it's
Don't make
how
him
you
laugh.
it's how the people you treat. And
Yeah.
for example, I think the topic 5 FTP Legions USA and Canada was also a really tricky topic because we had in Europe, or we have in Europe, the families, but there was no family in America. There was a couple of accounts exist there, yeah, like American knuckleheads and the stuff, but they are not constantly on their mode. They are not constantly on their way. We all have a private life. It's completely okay. But I think the Legions was definitely with Bren, with Thomas and with Shell, a big monumentum for Five Finger Death Punch. Definitely, because right now they have a really official um, family of Five Finger Death Punch in their own country. We grew up in Germany, in Norwegian, in Spain, in Dutch, in Polish, all in Europe, but in their own home, there was not really a family there. And right now, and with, like I said before, with Thomas, with Michelle and Bren, they have the best. No one can replace these three motherfuckers. They're so, like Helge said, they are so humble and so beautiful with acting and the stuff. And that was also
They're
a thing that Five
dedicated.
Finger Death Punch needs, definitely,
Yeah.
because you need your support also, from your own country. And it was
Yep.
not really Helge. You know the time when it was not existing. How the people are going crazy in the Facebook groups and the stuff in the big Facebook groups where Sultan and the rest of the guys.
Hmm.
It's that was definitely a milestone. Is that the word for that? A milestone?
Yeah, the creation of Legions is absolutely a milestone, and that came from when the Legions app got canceled
Mm.
because of shitty management. To be honest, I mean, the guys who were supposed to run that app, they just fucked it over and ran it into the ground. But
Yeah,
anyways,
that app was fucking amazing when it was like
it
actually
was.
like really
Yeah,
fluent
it was the best opportunity to bring the knuckleheads all together. The best opportunity.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest. I mean, if they had, I'm convinced that if they had leaned more on like maybe people like us who are actually dedicated to the band, instead of leaving the app management to some other company who were just thinking about profit and like cashing in a paycheck, that would have gone a lot better. Because the management that was running that app, they had absolutely no interest in dedicating the community to the band like we do, you know. But anyways, that's what spawned the 5FDP Allegiance Facebook group and Instagram account and all that. And Thomas, Brand, and Michelle, they got together and decided to make something that was Uh, I mean, it's worldwide like all the other groups, but it's more like concentrated on the American and Canadian fan base, you know. And although it's still in sort of the baby phase of an
for
account,
sure.
it's pretty fresh. They haven't been doing it for a long time, but they have been doing a shitload of work to make it happen, and they're gonna make it happen. I mean, it's probably gonna blow up. I suspect that it's probably going to be one of the largest uh, fan groups or fan pages on social media for that band when they start getting traction, as
Yeah.
they already are. That's gonna that's gonna take off, dude. And I'm super happy for them. I
Yeah.
absolutely love seeing that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I felt when I saw that for the first time, I was just amazed. I was amazed at all the hard work that they put into it, and I just want to say I'm happy I'm a part of it, first of all. And
Yeah,
I think we all are very happy to be a part of it.
Mm.
absolutely.
You good,
Ah,
Helga?
shit. Yeah, my phone is overheating again.
Oh
God
no.
damn it. Yeah, I think it's gonna start cutting out soon.
First moment we thought that he is old. No, his cell phone is also old.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's
Put an ice pack on it.
I'm
I don't
start.
know.
Yeah,
The Easter
probably.
egg.
I think we're getting close to the point where we got to wrap this up, dudes,
Damn.
or else my phone's
Well,
gonna catch on fire.
catches on fire, and then there's no more Helga. Joker, you're gonna be the
Yeah,
Godfather now.
No, I don't want.
yeah,
No, 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 no,
he's
no, no,
next in
no,
line. Yeah, he is. He
no,
is
no, no,
next in
no,
line.
no, no, no. He is it. I'm only
Fuck
Joker
off.
from Five Finger Death Punch German Knuckleheads. No, he is the
Yeah,
Godfather. Okay? And should
It's
ever say something, I will give him a slap or to
yeah.
throw a burger in his fucking face. Helge is the
Em
He'll throw a
Godfather.
empty
fucking burger.
threats. Empty threats.
What is a
Another
threat?
thing,
But
I just want to ask something real quick. What's the tipping culture like in Europe? In your point, like in your
tipping?
words? Yeah, like the tip. You know, how, like America has tipping culture and everything. Like, what's that? What's that? Does like the Europe have anything like that?
Yeah, we got basically the same as you guys. I think like 15-20% or something.
That
Why?
sounds about right. I don't know. I
You
was just curious.
want to get into restaurant business in Norway?
Maybe I'll come in there and I'll make the best fucking burger. I'll bring American
Oh,
cuisine to Norway.
oh, dude, I'm missing like a proper burger restaurant in Norway. We need that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
see, Rips
Joker.
is talking about food again. Now he's getting hungry.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna torture Joker. Isn't that what we're born to do?
Liam, next time when
Oh
you're
yeah.
here, I think I don't search you a beautiful, nice woman. I think I bring you in the kitchen or something like that.
What are you gonna do in the kitchen?
You are cooking. You make a burger. Because all
I
the
guess.
time it's about food here. All the time we're talking about food.
Shit, my camera cut out again. Fuck.
Oh God,
Oh
not
no,
again.
not
Hang on.
again.
Yeah, it does.
So Joker, while Helga's having technical difficulties, tell us when is
Yeah.
the OnlyFans getting released?
That would be nice. He's a Viking motherfucker.
No, when's your OnlyFans getting released? Not Helga.
My OnlyFans, sorry, I don't have OnlyFans. I have TikTok, I have Facebook, I have Instagram. I need nothing more. I also have Snapchat, okay? Clash of Clans or Pokemon Go, but you will never see me on OnlyFans. No.
Naked Joker
Don't
with
forget
his
Grinder and Feed Finder.
What is
yeah.
Grinder and Feed Finder? What
Ah,
is that?
like you don't know. Yeah, whatever. We believe you.
What is
Yeah.
Grinder?
It's a gay
Yeah.
dating app.
No, I don't need this bullshit. I'm completely happy with my ladies. So, no. Nah, nah, nah,
Uh,
nah.
When he says ladies, he means chicks with dicks.
exactly.
Joker, I'm kidding. You know I love you.
Can you put that on Helge's mouth? Is that maybe possible?
I wouldn't do that. I would be afraid is that we would rip his beard off.
Nah.
Aw.
Put a little
Yeah,
bit
but
gasoline inside and then let's
this
burn
is
this
just glued
motherfucker.
on.
I have a picture of his beard. I took one fucking picture this year of his beard.
Mine?
Yeah. I have a picture on the cell phone of your beard because I want to make a picture from you and then you got on my nerve and then I go with the cell phone really near of your face. And right now I
Oh,
have
okay.
your beard on my cell phone.
Okay.
That's his wallpaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's looked like a bush. It's really
Which one?
like a normal bush. Which one? We in Germany only have one bush. Okay? A normal bush in the streets. When you walk along the street, a normal bush.
Not what
You
I
see
was
what you
talking
started,
about,
Liam?
but okay.
Yeah. All right, but dudes, I think I gotta wrap this up. My phone is starting to act up really bad.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
all I gotta say is thank you to both of you for being here. I really appreciate you. Since we gotta wrap this up a little bit since Helga is having technical difficulties. Unfortunately. I would
sorry,
love to
guys.
do another 2.5 hours with you guys. Come on. Um,
Dude, let's do it again. Let's do it again sometime.
fuck yeah. But what about next
Normally
time on
we would
Instagram
be here
Live?
4 hours, but
On
hell
TikTok
gets
Live.
cell phone.
TikTok Live. I have enough followers on TikTok. We can do it on TikTok.
Yeah, sure, why not? Well,
We'll
we
make some
can
money.
do some Q. Yeah, we can do some Q&A. People can
Exactly.
ask us whatever the fuck they want. No filters.
Exactly. Exactly. No
Hey,
filter.
fuck it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do
Fuck
it.
it. We'll schedule it. And Joker, please fucking answer me this time instead of texting me 2 hours prior to the episode recording of when are we doing it?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I
that.
was not. I was like I said before. I did the whole package this year, and then it go out downstairs to smoke, and then I was live on Instagram. I also will do maybe a live stream in the smoking break right now, and then it's just it's Thursday. God, the little motherfucker text me. My brother, he say, "Fuck, it's interview today." No, is it?
Mm.
Is it not?
And you
Huh? And then
texted
I
me.
text
And I'm
him,
like,
and then it told me, yeah, 1.5 hour, and then I look like a hairs, and I look like so creepy, and I told him, hey, I was doing for fresh right now, and then I come back, yeah.
you
Now,
could have
now do
come
you
nice and
understand
ugly for
why?
us.
Now do you understand why he can't order his own plane tickets?
Yes, I fucking when you mentioned that, I'm like, I fucking see it. Because I see the moon. Helga, when me and you both said, like, figured out when we wanted to do it, I texted Joker immediately saying, when you want to fucking do this? I did it like 3 times. I was like in a group chat with me and you and him. Then I sent it to him privately on his cell phone number. And then I think it eventually took me going on his Instagram live to be like, when are we gonna fucking do it? For him to
Yeah.
actually text me back.
You know what the problem is? I have two brain cells in my head, okay, and they don't know each other, and that makes to live in this broken world really
So
stressful. That's why sometimes I need a little bit of help, or not really able to do it because like I'm a free ghost, okay? For my
okay,
apologize.
Helga, I know what his two brain cells are. So it's guitar and music and his dick.
No. We do a next session, okay, where I explain you the whole two cells. Okay,
No, no, no.
it's a
Listen,
little bit
there are
deeper.
two. No, there are two brain cells. One is in a wheelchair, and the other was pushing it.
The stairs down.
Yeah, pushing it down the stairs. All right, guys.
uh,
Okay,
uh,
let's do it like this. We're gonna do a live stream someday,
Yeah,
either on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and let's just do it like an open Q&A.
yeah.
Everything
fuck it.
goes, no filters, no holds barred.
I
But
love it.
then do it on Instagram. At the
All
moment,
right.
TikTok is really heavy. It's not really good to go live on TikTok at the moment.
Yeah, you can't say anything without like getting banned
And
or
now
something. I don't know.
I got my second account is also reported again for 1 week
Yeah,
about
there you go.
suicide and self-destruction.
The
Yeah,
fuck? People are
There,
so fucking sensitive.
yeah. I don't know why I did nothing
everyone's
wrong in the live stream.
got issues.
Huh?
All right,
Alrighty. Well,
let's
I'm gonna
go.
wrap
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it
wrap
on
this up.
Instagram and
I'm gonna wrap this up real quick, but thank you guys again for being here. I know Joker came last second. Man, that's a little bit of his fault. But anyway, Helga, thank you for being here mainly. Thank you both of you. You guys are amazing. It was a pleasure doing another podcast with you. Maybe I'll consider putting the other ones back up. Well, Joker already asked me not to do the other one we did with him. Don't worry. It's not to be seen anymore, Joker. But
No. The problem was in that time we had 4 years and longer. We did this. We did that. We're full of blood. And
sure.
Helge stayed for a couple of minutes. A really important thing. Not every apple on a tree is a healthy apple.
yeah.
And we fight with a lot of bullshit. So there in the last episode, nah, just give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Okay?
Anyways, you can put whatever you want up that has my face on it. It's all good. I
Sure.
don't.
Here,
Well,
we make an OnlyFans account for you.
don't get me
No.
fucking started with that Joker. Come on.
Okay.
But
All right,
yeah.
guys.
So everybody, if you guys want to check out Helga Joker, I'm gonna have Instagram handles and everything by their faces. I think right below Joker's face will probably have his. Probably to the left of Helga will probably be his. I don't know, and then under my face will be mine. You can check us all out those handles on Instagram, and then besides that, I'll have all your social medias all linked in the description and everything. And yeah, if you guys want to check out these guys, and I'll also link the Five Finger Death Punch Legions USA and Canada Facebook group, as well as the Norwegian and German Knucklehead groups. Um, but yeah, I'll link all of that stuff in the description for all of you to check out and hopefully become a part of one of the best fan bases that is in music right now. So yeah, I hope you guys
All
have a
right.
good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. And this is Liam from the Full Circle Podcast signing off.